1 full bag of home-style meatballs. I did the family size, which is 3 pounds. And just gonna spread these on in here. Make sure it's all even. Right on top of those, I've got some red enchilada sauce. And I'm doing 2 cans of these. And it's just gonna go right over on top of those meatballs. And we're going to be making something delicious for y'all. You don't even know, you've never seen it before, I promise. I'm doing 1 can of the green enchilada sauce. And that's just to mix up a little bit of that flavor. But if you like just the red or just the green, you can do 3 cups or 3 cans of just that for you. I went ahead and drained and rinsed my black beans. And I don't know if y'all knew this, but you're supposed to rinse and wash these each time you eat them, which I know is a pain or a hassle. Let me make sure I get all these beans before these people start yelling at me again. All right, down to the last drop, okay? I went ahead and found me some rotel, but this is the Mexican style with lime and cilantro. I love me some lime and cilantro, so I'm just going to plop that right on in there. And I'm thinking I need to give this a little mix before I finish off. And these are good for, you know, dinner or just like a light snack. I know everybody's into these meatball appetizers right now, and this is just going to be a different take on it. You might not, you know, like it, but we love it right here in this house. Okay. I'm going to add in just some chopped onion, and I didn't chop this myself. Y'all, I can't stand crying over some onions. It is not my favorite at all. So I'm just going to buy them like that. All right. Looky here, Zatarans. I got the cilantro lime rice. And this is going to go right in on top. And this is going to be like that Chipotle cilantro lime rice. I actually like this one a little bit better. Don't tell Chipotle I'm cheating on them. But we're going to get this all nice and mixed. And we're going to make sure that rice is deep down in there with the sauce so that it can cook while we get this crock pot easy meal started for you. Gonna just make sure I got just a few more. Okay, that's looking nice to me. And right here on top of that, I'm doing some Kroger Mexican style cheese. And I'm gonna just sprinkle this kind of right on top. And this isn't going to be our crust. We're going to add a little bit of crust a little bit later when we get this crock pot turned on. I'm actually just going to sprinkle all of that in there. And then right on top of this cheese, I got my Rectech Loco Gringo Southwest seasoning. And you can use just a regular taco seasoning. But this is just some of that extra oomph that I like here in my house. And because that cheese is not the crust, I'm just going to give it a nice little stir again. Make sure we get some of that seasoning down to the bottom. And we're going, oh y'all, this is going to be so good. I just love how all this is mixing together. Okay, here we go. Last little bits. From here, we're going to set this, I don't have it plugged in, but y'all, we're going to set this here on high for 2 to 3 hours. And I'm going to set this lid on it, and we're going to check back and do the next step, okay? Look at that, y'all. I actually had this on for about 3 hours now, and I think it is just perfect. Look at that. Those rice look perfectly cooked. These meatballs look cooked. I think we're just going to have to get us a little plate and get some. All right, got a little bit right there that has, you know, just a little bit of everything I need. And I'm going to cut this one in half because it's hot, y'all. It is hot. Okay, got me a little scoop. Here we go. enchilada meatballs.